Goztepe grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Knocks it into space. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
The Netherlands have their third corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Played into the box. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Has a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And they're back on the ball again. Skriniar defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Davids. Azar. And it's Azar. That is a great pick out. And they've got rid. Jordan Henderson. And that is it. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that has been knocked clear. He's gone for goal! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The Netherlands get themselves into the lead. And the shot! Adams. Henderson was in no mood for any of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Just the goalkeeper to... He's having a shot! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Goztepe are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Floated through. Roberto Carlos. Serginho. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Batistuta. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cleared without hesitation. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's taking no chances there. Goztepe are looking to go forward now. Probing pass. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Haaland gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Hazard is there to clear. Oh, he's enjoyed. That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Tries to play it through. And Batistuta! Goal, the Netherlands! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitutions taking place.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Goztepe have the chance to go the other way. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Goztepe perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Number 22.
Played into space out wide. Shot, surely!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Haaland. That is good alertness. It's a lucky 7th corner. They've played it short. He's trying to hit the front line here.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's Rijkaard. Cross goes in there. Skriniar can get it clear. He's cut it out. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Now Saliba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get rid. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
The Netherlands take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And the pass is intercepted. First interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Davids. That pass has been well intercepted.
6 added minutes have
Pedri.
been indicated.
That is a little undercooked. That's a little... And there's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Now.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's a shade optimistic. And they can counter here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Distributed tidily. Beckenbauer. Kimmich. Tries to play it through. Saka. Gnabry. And they're back on the ball again. Ball comes in. He's got two. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Great chance! Botafogo are looking to go forward now. And this is Lewandowski! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
And it's Messi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Saliba. Neymar. Gnabry looking to get on the end of this. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Beckenbauer. Botafogo looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Beckenbauer. Kimmich. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Not the most accurate pass. He's on it, can he get away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. And it's Gnabry. Rijkaard is the team. Rijkaard! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Davids plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found the way through. Cherki. Skriniar defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cherki. Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Howson cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shifted it to the flank, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Botafogo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Messi. Messi. It's Kimmich. Saka. And it's Camavinga. That's a cute ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's Neymar! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Stood up well to him there. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Loose ball. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Goztepe really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And this is Gnabry. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. This might spell danger. Gnabry takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Messi. Nice looking ball. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Haaland.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through... Mbappe! It's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Kimmich. That's rather hopeful. Against the crossbar. Cherki has another go. Oh, it's come loose. Neymar. No way through. Gives it back. Saka receives it in a wide position. Gnabry. Skriniar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Goztepe still have the cards to affect this game. Skriniar gets across to intercept that. And it's Beckenbauer. Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Botafogo! And they've got their lead back.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Casillas.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Botafogo can't breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Up he goes! Off the bar! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
It's a good foot in there. Goztepe are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Teremos uma substituição.
Right, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. This looks promising. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Here's Beckenbauer. That's a good ball out wide. It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. He is through here. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He rises! Tries to get it clear.
Botafogo nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Nicely shaped ball, passed somewhat off target. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Goztepe can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Pedimos que todos bebam
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be...
Joelinton! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big! No, not the best of headers. Joelinton is there and he can pick it up. Batistuta. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Torino have their second corner now. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard. Gnabry. Gnabry has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Rijkaard. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Del Piero. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
He's gone for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Azar bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Del Piero. Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Quarter of an hour played. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Del Piero. Goztepe still without a single shot on target. Well, that's well spotted. And that is a little undercooked. Elise. Lovely pop. And Batistuta! Neymar. Oh, this is a great position. And the shots!
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Elise. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Picked out brilliantly. Del Piero! Goal! Torino! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Torino are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Torino have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Kukcu. Azar. Opts for safety. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Batistuta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Davids. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Well, played right into his path. He's beaten the last man. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Batistuta.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cannavaro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Saliba, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Batistuta. Del Piero takes a shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Gnabry. Neymar. Gnabry looking to get on the end of this. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Costa Curta.
There
Now
will
it's
be
Joe
1
Linton.
minute added time.
He's found a way past. Elects to cross. He rises! Denied by an instinctive... And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Olise. And it's Rijkaard. Ball played for Kukçu. And here's Olise. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No way through there. Rijkaard. Olise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Del Piero. Now it's Batistuta. Azar. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good ball! Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants to...
Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better. Torino have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Skriniar. Neymar.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Davids plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And Torres! Off the post! Now it's Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, Red, nice interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's a sharp little ball here. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Gnabry was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Olise with Olise! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Number 7, Riker. Coming on the field, number 13,
Goztepe have, after this, one further
Rodri.
opportunity to make a substitution. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Goztepe making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Saliba works it forward. And here's McAllister. Oh, well played.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Linton. Olise gets into some space. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. He's having a go! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it!
Torino nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of...
And Batistuta! And here's Olise. Now it's Raul. He's picked his way through. Now it's Olise.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Out to the right. Back into the middle. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Torres. Rodri. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.